fucking egg.
Could you lower the temperature, please, sir? It's getting warm down here.
Listen, I'm hungry, so I'm sorry, Mr. Egg. It's been a real pleasure to meet you, but I'm going to eat you.
Please don't, it would be inappropriate.
Fucking incredible.
I understand you, Paul. You believe you are very different from me. Superior. Well, trust me, Paul. We are not much different. We are very similar indeed.
You're a fucking egg.
First film was the Mr. Egg film. I heard y'all laughing. I thought that was funny.
Real quick, though, the first one was hilarious.
So first of all, I just want to acknowledge that comedy is very challenging to do because not only do you have to get a certain story across, but you have to have a certain light enough approach and good timing and make sure the other people that are on the project understand how to be funny, and it's very nuanced. So that being said, let's go into Mr. Egg. Well, first of all, I thought the talking egg thing, just going for the philosophy, that made me chuckle a lot because I mean, at first I thought, it's like, damn, what's that guy smoking? Where can I get that? I wish my food would talk to me. But I found that it kind of went really quickly into absurdity for absurdity's sake, which doesn't work for me. So like the conversation, I thought went on a little too long. Like, had it been a little more concise, I thought that could have flowed better. And then I thought just the whole, all those clips afterwards of the space and then all the different shots, I felt like if there was a point to that, it wasn't clear to me. And it took too long to get to.
Circle of life, maybe? Space, and then the crops, and then the egg, and then the egg that he was.
Yeah, but I felt like it
one.
took so long that that point was completely lost on me. I thought I was just sitting there like, what the fuck am I looking at? Why is it showing me all this? And then eventually it gets to him coming back as an egg, striking up another conversation. So I was just like, yeah, I felt like if it was a little tighter, a little more concise, that could have worked better for me. But yeah, just that dude's face on that egg and the way he was talking, I fucking love that.
I think that was the best film tonight. This was. And the reason is, I think it's so simple, but actually it achieved the character-driven storytelling. The angle was so simple, but you can see, like as an audience, you are following that character's POV. You can even feel like you're high, talking to eggs. It's just like, going back and forth. So there was no complicated intention to veer away from that. And then because of that, even after he dies and go through the universe, that was just funny because we went through the same, the talking with the egg, and it was just funny. And then, so it was never going away from the character point of view, and that was amazing.
Like even from the shots, right?
Yeah.
The angles.
Yeah.
It was all.
It was so simple, and actually, I was talking about the first session, is the third movie. That was for the previous session. That was the best, but I still thought like it was veering away to too many other characters. I thought the big brother has to be. The camera has to follow him. Then we will more sympathize with the story. But it was a great story. But and this one, it was opposite. It was so simple. Just going back and forth, and it just made me just sympathize with this guy. I mean, it was so funny.
I thought this film was really well thought out. Like the casting, the guy, he looked like Jon Snow, right? Yeah, he told me that. But and then when he died, it reminded me of a Raphael, like death of Jesus, and there's the whole theme of resurrection, and then this film reminded me of this Monty Python-esque comedy, and it worked. I mean, everyone was laughing, right? So it worked. I liked it.
As well, I would say that I feel the weakness of this was the sound design, and I felt like it could be easily fixed, particularly not the eggs dialogue, but when he was actually looking down into the pan. You told the mic was a little bit far away, so if they could somehow fix that or maybe redo his dialogue, or at least that POV, I think it could vastly improve. But I thought it was great. I liked the back and forth, and it was very well written and very funny.
I also just want to applaud the short film for the use of music, because it's like when the egg is going into the whole existential kind of like you know, everything is everything, where we're all the same, and the music kind of just comes in. Like I died laughing. It was really. It's rare to see like a film actually use music to comedic effect like this, so that they did a good job with that. So.
It added a hint of extreme dramatics, I think, to a very, very simple idea. Okay, we'll move on to Fartman.